You know, having this place right below Hyrule Castle is terrible building planning. Hey guys, it's Champion Ashley, and welcome back to another Breath of the Wild theory. And to be honest, I never thought that I would say those words again for a long time. After my last theory, I thought I would be, done for a while. Literally every interesting topic you can think of for this game has already been discussed by Redditors, YouTubers, and the like. From the origins of Calamity Ganon, to the Tetraforce being proven in-game, to the Yiga clan's obsession with bananas. Seriously, what is up with that? It's barely been a year since the game came out, and yet we're already running out of topics to discuss. Or rather, not quite yet. We wouldn't be here if I didn't have something good to talk about. And something good, I do have. Now, I'm pretty sure playing Breath of the Wild, we're all no strangers to random places in the game, but none of them are on par with this place. The area miles below Hyrule Castle where you fight Calamity Ganon. This area has always confused me right from when the game first came out, and it posed lots of questions. What is this place? Why is it here right below Hyrule Castle? And how did it work in the Sheikah's grand plan to destroy Ganon? All of the other machines they make have a clear purpose, or a purpose that's easy to figure out. But this place, it's just random. It doesn't seem to do anything noteworthy. It's just there. So is that it? Should we just write it off as a random area you fight a boss in? You already know that the answer is no, otherwise we both wouldn't be here. So if it isn't random, what is it? Well, let's review what we know for certain about it and form a conclusion that way. So let's take a look at this place. It's a huge circular room miles below ground, decorated in Sheikah architecture. And that's pretty much all we know from glancing at it. But we do know that it's important since everything the Sheikah build in this game is to combat Ganon. But I knew that couldn't be it. So I looked around on the wikis and Reddit to find if there's anything noteworthy regarding this place. And I found out that this area has a name. The Laboratory. What? Why would the Sheikah name a random room in the ground the Laboratory? Until I remembered what a lab does. Study and experiment things. Then it all suddenly clicked together. See, one thing that has always bothered me about the Sheikah in Breath of the Wild is that they managed to create an entire army of machines, including 4 giant machines that can weaken Ganon, a weapon set to cull his forces, and detection pillars that can sense his presence. In my last theory video, I tried to explain this by inferring the Sheikah created advanced tech right after Skyward Sword in the Zelda timeline, and knows so much about demise since the Sheikah's primary job is to protect Hylia and the world. But what if we went deeper into this rabbit hole? What if the Sheikah actually had a testing area where they could experiment and study on how to beat Ganon himself? And that place is the laboratory. This already clears up a lot of things about the area, like why it's so deep into the ground. I have to imagine back when this was being built, it was actually above ground level, but when the past king of Hyrule became afraid of the tech the Sheikah had, he ordered all of the tech to be buried and scattered the tribe. Thinking about that more, kind of a harsh move there. He must have built Hyrule Castle over the containment area to cover the entire thing up, which explains why it was never found. It was buried deep below ground, where no one could find it. The pillars can also be explained by this place being a containment area. It could be that these pillars, which were designed to detect Ganon coming to Hyrule, could also be designed to warn Hylians around the area that Ganon had gotten loose from the testing site, and that the population should evacuate. It even explains why Calamity Ganon rose on top of Hyrule Castle. The place he was contained in was right below the castle. And honestly, if this theory is true, it adds a bit of irony to the whole final battle. as you battled Calamity Ganon in the place where he was contained for hundreds of years. Thanks guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a comment down below if I convinced you or not, and if you have anything to add to the theory. Special thanks to A Plumber from the Past, Hyrulean historian, and Cole Wise for helping gather information on this topic. Bonus points to them! Since this was a pretty small theory, I'm sure that there are things that I missed, so I'd be really happy if you all contributed. So thanks guys, and have a good day!